Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here. Did you ever wake up as an adult, your adult self, and just think there's got to be a way out of this anxiety thing? For those of us that have dealt with anxiety, that unexplained, like, why am I so anxious? There's no reason to be anxious. It's like I'm just going to work, or, I've just got these meetings, or I'm just meeting certain people, or just even my friends. And have you ever gotten to the point where you're just like, come on, there's got to be a way out of this, but not just like taking another medication or a supplement or just trying to do some sort of mindfulness or relaxation thing or just exercising like running a lot or going to the gym a lot or trying to just avoid certain people or situations. I was thinking this morning, how did I get over anxiety? And I did. I'm 60 years old. But up until about age 37, I was in a very interesting place because I built a successful physical therapy practice in San Diego, and I had physical therapists working for me. But if it was a work day, I wouldn't drink coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now. I love coffee, but I wouldn't drink coffee. I would drink a little bit of green tea or herbal tea because coffee made me too anxious. And I would look at my schedule, and certain people on the schedule would make me nervous. Now, they weren't bad people, they weren't mean, they didn't do anything bad to me, but if they were men, especially men that were big for some reason, maybe because my stepdad was big, if they had a lot of money, if they had a lot of power, if I had people that were paying me cash instead of just coming in and using their insurance, funny little triggers that would make the day, I'd just be like, I could hardly wait for the day to be over, even before it started, because I knew these people would be coming into my office. And if I had a meeting at the end of the day with a bunch of my peers, physical therapy clinic owners, I'd be terrified. And I'd have to wipe my hands because they'd be sweating before I shook hands. And I was always waiting for the end of the day. And one thing I did was run 70 to 100 plus miles a week for many, many, many years. And I loved running and I loved racing. And it was, that was part of the big reason I did it. But one of the things I noticed was I told my friend Carlos once, the only time I feel normal is after running 15 miles hard. And, and so it was crazy. And I was taking these classes where you had to touch people, and some of the people, were much more skilled than me, and then the instructors were more skilled than me, and it just brought a terror into me. And I would do them anyway. I would tough it out and work through my fear, but I'd have to like go try to find a window and open it a little bit to have a breeze because that seemed to calm it a little bit. If it was a really dry day and a really blue sky like today, I would my anxiety would be up. It was calm and raining and drizzling, I'd be calmer, but still not good if I it had something to do where it had to hang around a bunch of people. And and um and I always thought I would have these thoughts like, I don't want to be some 80-year-old guy with sweaty hands and all this anxiety. There's got to be a way out of this. And and then at one point, um my running, I couldn't run for 8 months. And so now I was like really in a bad spot because I couldn't control my anxiety as much. It was just there, and I couldn't run more than 5 minutes because of a spasm in my leg. Luckily, I found the first version of the intuitive medical treatment that I started using. But a woman worked on me, and she actually worked on my heart and my lungs and my blood vessels with gentle techniques, energetic techniques, and I was able to run again, and my anxiety came down. And over the years of taking those kind of classes and getting that kind of work, the anxiety kept coming down little by little. But what was interesting was my overall health was improving. So my teeth quit having cavities, and my heart and my blood vessels were healthier. My gut was healthier. I was happier. And over the course of a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, my anxiety went away. At first, so much that I was like, I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to think it because I was scared it would come back, but it went away. And so a few years ago, I started letting people know about it because it was a deep, dark secret of mine, even though people that knew me knew I was pretty high strung. And I'm pretty high strung still, but I'm not, it's more enthusiastic instead of anxiety. And so I know what it's like to be in that place where you look at the day and go, oh God, or for some unexplained reason, you're just walking around like on vacation. Like I used to be in cafes and I wouldn't like to be by myself. It'd be like, I'd be nervous as if people are looking at me. I'm just on vacation and they're doing their own thing, but I would be terrified. Um, and so that was a very crazy place to be. But so can you get over anxiety? I did. And my clients that do the things that I have for them, their anxiety level comes down and they can get over anxiety too. And and the interesting thing is, it's like we might have to get rid of or shift some things that are in the way of your overall health. So other conditions clear and the anxiety goes away. So that's what I noticed for myself and for my clients. And I was thinking about it this morning because anxiety is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. It can stop you, or for some of us that are just brave and have courage, we'll do it anyway. But it's not comfortable. It's not a great way to live. And so if you're interested in really clearing it, not just like using a medication or even a supplement, or even using mindfulness or hypnosis or or meditation, those can be another versions of like me with my running, just trying to calm down and mask it. So it'd be better to get rid of it, right? So what I've got is a book. I made a little guide of, because I thought, what did I do to get rid of it? And I went through and just named all the things, and then put bullet points of like, okay, here's what you can do. And I've got it for you, and it's free. It's at ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever. ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever. And I hope you get it. I hope you get it. Even if you're dealing with something besides just anxiety, depression, or some medical condition, these are steps to get healthier and then to get happier and to really connect in with your true healing. And I've got a lot of ways to work with me, and there's all sorts of I've got an entire masterclass of this kind of idea of true healing. But right now, what I'm talking about is this guide, End Anxiety Forever, a guide that I have for you, and you can get it for free at ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever. And if you're dealing with something like this, I truly hope you look and find your answer, because there is a way out and you don't have to deal with anxiety. And even if you had it like I did for 37 years, it can go away completely. That's what happened with me. And so I wouldn't be able to make these videos if I hadn't shifted that. So that's what I have for you. Hope you have a great weekend starting if you're watching this live. And let's get out there and live. Let's really live. All right now. Bye now. ralphhavens.com/end anxiety forever.